Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Junita Estriyo. I'm from Kundi Village. So, on this occasion, I will tell you everything about Kundi Village. Everyone, I'm sure you ever heard of Kundi Village, or some of you ever come to Kundi. First, about Kundi Village. So, Kundi is a village located in the Simpang Teritip sub-district, West Bangka Regency, Bangka Belitung Island Province, Indonesia. The position of Kundi Village is on the western tip of Bangka Island, close to the capital city of West Bangka Regency, namely Mentok City. In 2009, the Kundi Village was divided. First, Kundi Village. Second is Air Menduyung Village. And the last, Bukit Terak Village. So that, to help Kundi people to remember the history of the division, the motto DESA KUNDI BERSATU was formed. Livelihoods in Kundi Village. Kundi Village is known for the diversity of abundant natural resources such as the wealth of plantation products, namely paper, or in the local language called sahang, rubber, oil palm, and others. In addition to the wealth in the plantation sector, this village is also known for its abundant wealth of marine products such as shellfish, fish, shrimp, crab, and so on. Local wisdom in Kundi Village. Pesta Adat Kundi Bersatu, the most popular local wisdom in Kundi Village. Previously, Pesta Adat Kundi Bersatu was held by the ancestor at the Kundi Bersatu. This is an expression of gratitude for the gifts and sustenance given by God Almighty for the garden crops obtained by the Kundi Bersatu village community. In addition, it strengthens the relationship between Kundi Bersatu village community, where until now, the cohesiveness continues to exist among the Kundi Bersatu village community, Simpang Teritip district. The interesting thing about this event is that the villagers prepare a variety of delicious dishes at home to be served to the guests who come. Not only local residents, even people from outside also come to visit like aid. In the menu that is served, dodol is never absent from filling the table as a typical menu for the traditional Kundi village party. The meaning of this cake being served is as an adhesive for friendship, for the basic ingredient itself is made of glutinous rice. The characteristics that still exist and are attested are circumcision and completion of the Quran, the art of dambus, silat, clothes whose material is not made of thread or cloth but of bark. In addition, at the Pesta Adat Kundi Bersatu, the community is entertained with several traditional games that have existed since time immemorial, such as parade around the village. There are 4 people who have carried marriage, circumcisions, and kataman will be paraded around the village using bicycles that are decorated in such way.
tourist destination in Kundi Village, Kundi Beach. On this beach, there is Pohon Kundi, which is the origin of the name of Kundi Village. Why is it called the Pohon Kundi? So, it comes from the word konde. On this board is a short story about the origin of the name of the Kundi Village. If you come to visit this beach, you can read it. And then, this is the short story of Pohon Kundi by my grandma.
Yung sa kundi itu tumbuh menjadi kayu nama kundi. Kisah lawat kundi.
Believed by the people in Kundi, this tree can only grow here and cannot grow in another place. Many people try to grow it by taking seed from this tree, but the seeds don't grow. So, if you don't believe it and want to prove it, please come to Kundi Beach, take seeds from this Kundi tree, then try to plant. Prove whether the seeds will grow or not. Then, on this beach, there is a pier. I really like walking here. This pier serves to moor the fishermen's boats. Then, you can also play in the sand with your friends or siblings or others. It's fun, isn't it? If you have a plan to visit Kundi Beach, please tell me. Maybe we can play with sand together. Now, we move to the next location, namely Batu Betangkup. Maybe some of you ever heard the legend of this stone. You must be curious about its shape, right? Now, let me show you. Let's go! Finally arrived at the location. This Batu Betangkup, well, according to a legend believed by the ancestors of the Kundi people, the origin of the Batu Betangkup is one day there was a man and a woman who were sitting together. Then, sepahit lidah, or in English say bitter tongue, passed by and he said, "Is it persons or stones?" Then both of them turned into the stones. Like this, my grandma said.
Yang tunangan inaklah kalian duduk berhadapan ni. Jadi agak di sekali dah lalu tahu dah duduk rimbang. Hai apa tanya you duduk you tanya ligar apa orang tu batu. Dah jadi batu jadi aku. Nak dinama sekali dah.
Now, let's move to the campground or in bahasa called bumi perkemahan. There is also a campground here. Usually, the camp is held at certain events. For those of you who likes to take hunting photo or selfie, you can also take photo here. You can see the angles are quite beautiful, right? For example, this grass I'm sitting on. This will be an interesting place for you to do photo hunting. Now, let's move to another location. Finally arrived at the location. There are beautiful brown stones. In there, you can also look for barnacles in these stones, as these madams did. For those of you who are still not satisfied with the angle of the selfies and hunting, the stones are suitable and aesthetic angles for you to take selfies and hunting. But be careful because the rocks are slippery, over you will fall. On the Kundi Beach, there are mangrove forests and very protected because, as we know, mangrove forest has two functions, namely ecological functions and economic functions. The ecological functions of mangrove forest is as a habitat for place to live, take shelter, find food, or breed marine animals. And the economic functions of the mangrove forest is to stabilize the coastline. Therefore, we must protect the mangrove forest until someone destroys it because it will be fatal. Times for us to go home. That's all for today, everyone. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have planned to visit Kundi Village after you watch my video, please come. Don't be afraid if you get lost in this village because Kundi peoples are kind and friendly. See you again.